Many years ago, in a quiet African town, there lived a hardworking man named Obinna. Obinna was respected by everyone. He had a small shop, a good house, and a peaceful life. But there was one problem. He was very lonely. For many years, Obinna searched for a wife, but he never found the right woman. One evening, while returning home from work, he saw a beautiful woman sitting alone beside the road. Her name was Ada. She looked calm, quiet, and mysterious. Obinna greeted her kindly. They started talking. Ada told him she had just arrived in town and had no family nearby. After that day, they kept meeting again and again. Soon, Obinna fell deeply in love with her. Ada was kind. She was respectful. She took good care of him. A few months later, Obinna asked her to marry him. Ada agreed. Their wedding was simple. Very few people came from Ada's side. But Obinna didn't question it. He was happy. Their marriage was peaceful. Ada cooked delicious meals. She kept the house clean. And she respected her husband. Years passed. Soon they had 3 children. 2 boys and 1 girl. The children were healthy and happy. Everything looked normal. But sometimes, strange things happened. Ada rarely went outside during the day. She avoided neighbors. And whenever someone asked about her family village, she quickly changed the topic. Obinna ignored these strange signs. Until one day, his mother became very sick. She asked him to bring his wife and children to their family village. Obinna agreed. The journey took many hours. When they arrived, the villagers welcomed them warmly. But suddenly, something strange happened. As Ada walked through the village, some elders started whispering. They stared at her with fear. An old woman suddenly dropped the basket she was carrying. Her hands began shaking. She pointed at Ada and said, This cannot be possible." The villagers gathered quickly. One elder spoke slowly. "That woman looks exactly like Ada, the daughter of this village." Obinna smiled and said, "Yes, that is her." But the villagers looked terrified. Another elder shook his head. "That cannot be true. Because Ada died 6 years ago." Obinna felt his heart pounding. He thought they were lying. But the elders took him to the village cemetery. When they arrived, Obinna froze. There, in front of him, was a grave. On the wooden sign, a name was written. Ada. The same name. The same woman he had married. Slowly, Obinna turned around to look at his wife. But Ada was no longer there. She had disappeared. Only the 3 children were standing quietly behind him. No one ever saw Ada again. The villagers said Obinna had unknowingly married a wandering spirit. But the greatest mystery remained. The 3 children were real. They grew up like normal people. And to this day, no one can explain how a man married a woman who had already been buried. And in that village, people still whisper a warning. Sometimes, not everyone you meet belongs to the world of the living.